my god, it's starting. Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Oh!
Oh, that's why they have to set up like this!
Oh, okay.
That's so smart! That's so cool.
Ellie!
Ellie! She's so cute! Aww. She's all alone. Find your girl, Boo. Find your girl.
She looks so different.
I know, right? Where's Joel? Is he actually dead?
I don't know. Gay! Sorry.
Yes!
So get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me?
Oh, I'm gonna cry!
I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell?
You smell like shit.
Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Ellie!
Every guy in this room
Oh,
is
Ellie,
staring at you
you
right
okay?
now. Maybe they're staring at you.
She's gay though.
Yeah.
Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you.
Yep. They're totally jealous
Yeah.
of him.
Just a girl. Not a threat.
Oh my god!
I think they should be terrified.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Ah! It's so cute! Oh my god, my heart!
That is adorable.
I'm so happy! Ellie deserves to be happy!
Yay!
Oh my god!
And
Whoa.
then it turns to shit.
Yep.
Oh god! My dodging skills would not be up to point here.
No, hell no. Oh my god!
Whoever is playing this is fucking pro.
Ooh!
Oh shit! What is that? A mallet?
How is this guy not dead? Shoot him in the head! Yup.
Oh my god!
Yup. Are these the fireflies?
Oh.
Girl, what the fuck, dude? Oh! Why couldn't it just stay like that? Be happy.
They should be terrified.
Oh! Ellie!
No release date? No, not even
Please.
ETA? Come on.
Plot, come
Just
on,
a paw.
something. Really, nothing? That's it? When is it coming out?
Where are they? The 10?
Yeah, where are they in?
Stage this year.
This sounds like some kind of cult, you know what I mean? If we were taken out of context.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wait, who's he?
He's the composer for The Last of Us. I'm gonna cry. Fuck.
You're gonna put the cry in music, Jess? Really?
Dude, it's so emotional!
Fuck me, more music!
What if this is just E3 for Sony? It's just this guy playing music? That's it.
Flute Man coming to PS4 later this year.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
Like, this game looks so beautiful, but I haven't seen anything for it until now, again.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, bitch, why do you need a gun? Just hit them with boxes.
What is
what
happening?
was that?
What
was that?
Was that shot back to like when they were sitting and talking?
What are they doing?
Are they having sex? What's happening?
Run, rat, run! Not the cereals, no!
Oh my god! Oh my god! I killed him! No! The rats!
Whoa! Oh, is this Resident Evil? Oh, that's Leon!
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I can see him.
This is the remake.
Hey!
Roxas? Shield! Wait,
Lee, Kylie! Oh my god, she's so cute! Help! Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she's
how
an
cute.
actual. Oh, okay.
Oh!
She's so cute.
Riku!
What the fuck?
Oh shit, really?
What the fuck?
What?
I don't know. Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Ah!
Here we go with the. What
Here
the
we go.
fuck?
Oh,
It's a butt.
it's a
now
butt.
It's
What the fuck just happened?
Ah! Don't do that to no.
Ew,
bro.
ew, What the hell?
Who are you? Spiky woman?
Was that the lady in the picture?
You can't make a sound or else they'll
Yeah.
know you're there.
Can't
Help.
breathe in front of them. Oh shit.
Oh no.
He's just dead.
honey,
He's just
what
straight up dead. What?
We can't do that.
Who are you talking to? You can't just end it there. Hey internet, it's Jessica and welcome to the Sony E3 conference discussion video. So there was a lot that happened at Sony's conference and I gotta say, I am excited for the games that were shown, but the way that was presented was kind of weird in my opinion at least. The conference started off with The Last of Us, which I was really excited for, but I don't understand why they didn't save it for last, because in my opinion it would be more appropriate if they did it like that, because after Gustavo performed his beautiful rendition of The Last of Us theme, might add, I almost cried because it was so beautiful, but after he was done, they stopped the conference to move all the people into the actual stadium so that they could watch E3. I thought that was just like a huge disrupt. I kind of wish they left that for last so that at least that way there wouldn't be a disrupt for people who's watching the stream and stuff like that. That was really odd. But anyway, regardless of that, I do like how everything was presented. Like in, you know, Sony's fashion, they always have musicians come up and play the theme song of whatever game they're presenting. They did that for The Last of Us. Also, shout out to Flute Guy. That was really awesome. I think for me, the conference felt a little short. I don't know why. It just felt really short to me, and I'm really surprised that, you know, Sean Layden didn't stay on stage longer than he did. He looked like a cult leader when they were in the church. That was so random, but I was surprised that it wasn't that long, because usually I feel like Sony's conferences are longer than like the others, but I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about the games that I'm really excited for and what I'm interested in. The first one, of course, is The Last of Us Part 2. Oh my freaking goodness, I wanted to cry, like legit, when Gustavo came up on stage and started playing the theme for The Last of Us. I really wanted to cry because just like, that game means so much to me. I love that game a lot, and like, Ellie is such an important character to me, along with Joel, even though we didn't see him in there, but I like the atmosphere of like, they brought everybody into this church to kind of mimic what was happening to Ellie in her flashback where she was in the dance, and oh my god, they showed her kissing another girl, and I know it's like, oh, why does that matter? Just, oh god. It's such a big deal to me because it's just like it's so nice seeing an LGBTQ plus character like on screen. Like seriously, it really is. You know, just knowing that Ellie had like a happy moment as well, like that makes me so happy because she deserves all the happiness in the world. She's been through too much shit, so I was really happy to see that. But aside from that, we got new gameplay as well, and you know, it's still, the atmosphere is still The Last of Us. You can feel it when you look at it. It's still the same vibe, but a little bit different and more enhanced. I feel like the AI for the enemies are not that stupid, because I know they were pretty smart in the first game, but I feel like in this one they're a lot more smarter. When Ellie ran into the grass, they were just like, she went over there into the grass area, and I thought that was really cool. Even though they're not exactly gonna find you wherever you are, but I think it's cool that they added that to say like, hey, she's over there, instead of being like, where did she go? So I think that's really cool. And then they added new animations for Ellie as well, when she was taking the arrow out of her shoulder. I thought that was so cool, because usually, you know, they wouldn't put something like that unless it's like, you know, really important. I hope they keep doing that, like if she gets hit by an arrow at a significant time, she'd be able to take it out and stuff, because I think that's really interesting to add. But I like, you know, the whole stealth thing, because she's able to crouch in the grass but even crawl through it, kind of like Metal Gear style, so I like that as well. But you know, we still don't know exactly when this game is coming out, because they didn't really say anything. I kind of was expecting them to say a year, but they didn't do that, so maybe they'll say something at PlayStation Experience, but I'm not entirely sure. But regardless, I'm just very happy that we got something for The Last of Us. I don't know where Joel is, but people are still speculating he dies in this game. I think that too, but maybe he's not actually dead because they kind of mentioned him, right? They called him Ellie's dad, so maybe he's still around. It's just maybe they got separated or something. But anyway, let me discuss the trailer and gameplay footage. The Last of Us Part 2 gets a new trailer and gameplay trailer at this year's E3. It starts off by showing 19-year-old Ellie at a dance, and long and behold, she gets to dance with the girl she likes. They share a sweet kiss and moment, then it transitions into Ellie alone in the forest, cutting someone open. Here we see how different the AI reacts to Ellie, and when they spot her, the world of The Last of Us hasn't changed and is still brutal as ever. But this begs the question of who is after Ellie? The Fireflies? Going back to Ellie's flashback at the dance, it seems as though Joel may not be dead? Even though he hasn't made an appearance yet, as Ellie's other friend asks about Ellie's dad, who I'm assuming is Joel. There's no release date yet, but maybe we could get one at the PlayStation Experience? I'm so excited for this game, you guys have no freaking idea. The Last of Us means a whole lot to me, and I just can't wait to see where Naughty Dog took Joel and Ellie this time. Along with that, the next game that I was interested in was called Control, and even though I don't know what the hell was happening because it was very vague and looked like, you know, I was watching Inception or something like that, it is made by the same people who made Alan Wake and Quantum Break. I never got a chance to play those games, but I heard really good things about them, and I really like weird games that they're so weird and the concept is very different, so I'm really interested in seeing that. But yeah, there's no official release date until next year. But it just looked so cool, and then we got a female protagonist, so that's pretty awesome. So let's take a look at Control. Remedy announced their new game Control, which looks very odd. The game features a female who shoots enemies with a shape-shifting rooms and guns. Since there's not much to go on, we can compare it to Remedy's past games such as Alan Wake and Quantum Break. There's no official release date, but it's meant to be out sometime in 2019. Next, we have Resident Evil 2 Remake! It's so cool! Like, you know, I know it was rumored like a while ago for it to be coming out or whatever, but it's, I don't know, just, I guess it's nostalgia for me because that's what I played in my childhood, just Resident Evil, but it's so cool to see Leon again. But the trailer started off with a rat, and I felt so bad because it died in the middle of it, but it's so cool to see Resident Evil 2 and to be back in like Raccoon City and stuff like that, because I know with the new Resident Evil it's like a little bit different from like what the original was, so seeing this is just like it's nostalgia for me, so I like that and I can't wait. I'm gonna go broke because all these games are coming out. I'm gonna go broke, seriously. Capcom reveals its remake for Resident Evil 2. The trailer starts off with our perspective from a rat who unfortunately dies in the scuffle. It's said that players will still be able to play as Claire Redfield and Leon Kennedy. Even though this is a remake, I'm pretty hyped about this one. It's like reliving my childhood again. Resident Evil 2 is set to be out on January 25th, 2019. The next one, again, is Kingdom Hearts 3. I know I've talked about it a lot on my other discussion videos, but I brought it up again just because there's new gameplay footage and new trailer footage for it. We get to see Sora in Pirates of the Caribbean, and the voice actors for all the characters are not that bad, because I remember in Kingdom Hearts 2, the one who was trying to mimic Johnny Depp, I'm sorry, but it was kind of bad. We see more of that, and we finally see Kairi! I'm so excited because I really love Kairi a lot. She looks so cute. Did you see her freaking character design? She's so adorable. Like, I just want to hug her. And her hair's a little bit shorter too. I just noticed that as well. The one that confused me was Riku, my bae, sitting with Riku. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, let me show you guys the new footage. More Kingdom Hearts 3? Hell yeah. There was a new trailer footage for Pirates of the Caribbean world, but what surprised me was seeing how freaking adorable Kairi was. Along with that, what on earth is Riku doing with Riku? Next up, we have Death Stranding, and this game I'm really looking forward to because I'm a huge fan of Hideo Kojima's games. As you know, I am a huge Metal Gear fan, but what the fuck is happening in this game? I still don't understand what this game is about. I debated whether or not I should do like a theory video for Death Stranding, but I still can't like grasp what's happening. I get he's you know, some of the characters mentioned in the trailer about time freezing, you know, being frozen in time and stuff like that, or time catching up to them. So maybe it has to deal with something like that, like aging, because it is about life and death. So I'm still confused though, but regardless, now we actually have the character's name for Norman Reedus' character, which is Sam Bridges, which is good. It still looks good. Like, I just want to know what the heck is happening. That's kind of it. No release date yet, but again, it's Kojima, and I expect him to put a lot of effort into his games like he did with Metal Gear. If you think Metal Gear is fucking complicated, can you imagine what Death Stranding is? He's not under anyone anymore. He makes his own studio, makes his game. you know, Konami can't stop him anymore. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Because I heard a rumor that for Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater, he wanted to have a boss fight that lasted like 2 weeks or something like that. Can you imagine if they let him put that in Metal Gear? I don't know what he's gonna do for Death Stranding. Anyway, let's take a look at the footage for Death Stranding. Mr. Kojima has done it again, and just confused me even further on what the hell is happening in Death Stranding. The new gameplay and story trailer shows Norman Reedus, whose character's name is now revealed to be Sam Bridges, travels across the land carrying many objects. To add to the confusion, the invisible enemy shows up and ends up walking around along with the floating bodies in the air. The trailer also introduced 2 new female characters, played by Leah Seydoux and Lindsay Wagner. I honestly have no idea what Death Stranding is about, but there's still no release date for it. Next up is Twin Mirror, which is another Donut game that is going to be coming out next year. This is the one that they're doing the collaboration with Bandai Namco, and I'm looking forward to this one because another story-driven game, your choices matter, and the story is really interesting because you're a guy, you wake up one day, you're covered in blood, and you're like, did I murder someone? Because I don't remember anything. And, people are shitting on it because like the graphics look weird, but honestly I don't really care as long as the story is good. Like there's a really good story. I don't care if the graphics don't look like they're, you know, HD in 4K. It's fine. So I'm looking forward to this and seeing how Donut twists the story with this one, because now it's not like, you know, gay teens running around time traveling. It's about some guy who murdered someone. He doesn't even know what happened. Anyway, let's take a look at Twin Mirror. Donut's upcoming game in collaboration with Bandai Namco. Twin Mirror is said to be a story-driven adventure game with a psychological thriller twist. We play as Sam, who returns to his hometown in Basswood after a bad breakup. Things get bad when he wakes up the next morning covered in blood. Sam needs to find his memories and recall what happened to him the night before. The choices we make will have consequences and affect the story. Twin Mirror is set to be out sometime in 2019. And finally, this leaves me with Spider-Man. And I was kind of like skeptical about this when they announced it last year. Not because I don't like Spider-Man, it's just like I wasn't sure if I was going to be interested in getting the game right away. Because I thought about maybe I'll get Spider-Man along the lines like later on in a couple of months, not like the release date. But seeing it with the gameplay and stuff, it reminded me a lot of like the Batman games. So it's interesting, and then also along with like all his enemies are like after him, so that's pretty cool. I don't know who the hell he was talking to at the end because it just cut him off, but Spider-Man does look good. I'm interested in it. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna buy it like day one. I'm still debating on it. Anyway, let's take a look at Spider-Man. Insomniac Games has new gameplay and story trailer footage for Spider-Man, and I gotta say I really like what I see. It shows Spider-Man fighting off against his worst enemies, including Electro, Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture, and Negative Man. A lot of the gameplay shown reminded me of Batman, but with just a lot more web-slinging powers. Spider-Man will be out on September 7, 2018. So those are my, most anticipated games from Sony. I really enjoyed their conference. Just think it was a bit messy in the way that they handled, the presentation for The Last of Us. That was kind of random. I felt like it was short, but all the games that I was looking forward to came from them, so, there you go. I'm just really sad that, majority of the ones that I'm looking forward to do not have, an official release date yet. But, I'm sure we'll get more information at PlayStation Experience. I just have a feeling that PlayStation Experience is the one where they're gonna announce, the stuff. Just because it's Sony, so I feel like it's just gonna be there. Anyway, you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you looking forward to any of the games that were shown during Sony's press conference? What did you think about the whole presentation of their E3 conference? Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you know when I upload the next E3 discussion video, which will be for Nintendo. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!
10, 8, 6, 5.
What? 10, 8, 6, 5. Forward or develop another character. Video game deaths can be tragic. Here are 6 sad character deaths from video games. Roman, Grand Theft Auto 4.